I'm back with another live stream for you guys where I will be editing your photographs live on YouTube uh, on the Snapseed app. And thank you everybody for submitting your photos. Today I will edit 6 photographs for you guys on Snapseed app. And needless to say, guys, keep yourself safe, keep yourself healthy. Please don't step out of the house until it's absolutely essential. That includes photography. No photograph is worth your life. So stay safe and stay healthy. Uh, there are so many ways that you can photograph at home itself. You don't need to step out of the house to do that. You can try some product photography, food photography, and whatnot. There are so many ways you can photograph at home itself. We will start at 4 o'clock sharp, as I had mentioned. Uh, and in between, if you guys have any questions, you can ask me straight away. I uploaded a video a few days ago, guys, about how you can photograph at home. I'm not saying go watch my video only. There are so many videos on YouTube that you can find that you can uh, try at home itself. No need to go outside unless absolutely essential, like I said. Hello Sahil, thank you for joining. We'll start in a few minutes. Sure is hot. Mm, in another 3 minutes we will start at 4 o'clock sharp. In between, yes, you can ask me whatever questions you want to ask me regarding the edits, or in general also. If you want to ask me something, you can. And do leave your suggestions about which tutorials or which live streams you want next on my channel. I'm really liking these live streams. I get to understand what you guys want, and little bit interaction is also there. I get to do something new too. I hardly come live like this. It's the first time I'm doing it, and I'm liking it. It's not very bad at all. Do let me know what are your reactions and what are your expectations. If you want to see anything specific, you can let me know. Mm, if Sahil is here, maybe I should start with his image. Um, Maybe I can do that. Um, okay, Sahil, should I start with your image, or is he also gone and gonna come at 4? Okay, I'll start at 4. No problem. I'll start at 4 only. 2 more minutes to go. Sure is hot today. Especially when you're recording a video, you have to kind of turn off the fan so it becomes even more hot. But you have to do it. Hi, Fidel. Thank you for joining in. Um, in another minute, we will start. If Sahil is here, should I start with his image? If he's there. If he's gonna come later, then I'll edit it later. Or if any participant is here, I can. Okay, I'll start with Sahil's image first. I got images by 4 participants. Thank you so much. And Sahil gave me 2 images. First is of this sparrow, and then is of this plant. Let me take the sparrow first. I like this image, how it has come out. Um, the sharpness is good, the exposure is good, and background is also nice and blurry. It's got good depth. Everything is there. But one thing where I can give a correction is that the bird is looking away from the camera. It looks better if the bird is looking towards the camera, if not directly, at least in the direction of the camera. Even if it is a side view, it looks better. So what I do is I take multiple shots, and wherever I get a side view, or sometimes the bird just tilts here and there, and I can get a good angle. So that is one thing that you can bear in mind next time you shoot. Okay, now I'll go through the various options here. Here we have these looks, which are various filters that you can use for your image. Today I'm not gonna play with the filters. I will try to edit this image by scratch. So I'll go to the tools options. There are so many tools. I know you'll get confused just by looking at so many tools. But I'll just show you what I do in this thing. Uh, Here we have the info button where I can see the EXIF, where I can see the aperture, shutter speed, ISO, and focal length of the image, which looks fairly good. Aperture 6.8, ISO 200, which is less ISO, which, and shutter speed is also good enough for sparrows. Around 1 by 125 is fine, I guess. And focal length depends on the camera, obviously. This camera, I don't know how far it can go. I think it's around 35x if I'm not wrong. Okay, this is good enough for a point and shoot camera. Okay, go to the tools, go to tune image, first option, and I can either do this auto thing. If I click on this magic wand, then automatically the software will do some edits to it. But today I want to show you how to do it manually. So I go to I go to brightness first, and I increase brightness, contrast also, little bit only, around 20-25 is good. Then we've got saturation, increase it a little bit. Ambience is kind of like vibrance. In other softwares it may be by the name of vibrance. Highlights, reduce highlights. Shadows, okay, and warmth. I want this image to be a little warm. If I bring this to the plus side, the yellows in my image will increase, and if I bring it to minus, the blues will increase. Don't take it too high, or else the image will end up looking quite unnatural. So I'll take it just a little bit warm. Okay. Next, details. In details I can edit the sharpness and structure. Here also I'll do only a little bit, or else the image may end up looking unnatural. Okay. Curves, I like to play with the curves just a little bit to brighten up the image. Here in curves also you have these filters, ready-made filters that you can use. You can check them out too. I have edited it manually, but if you like a particular filter, you can use that. White balance. Now in white balance we have auto white balance, which will auto adjust the white balance of the image, or you can do it manually, or you can use this eyedropper. So what it does, it automatically selects a white color in your image. Once I select that, so it will adjust it as per that point, which is good. It works most of the time, so you can do that. Oops, I came in curves again. You can either use the eyedropper or you can adjust the temperature here too. It's up to you. There's no right and wrong how you want the image to look. Depends on that. Next, crop. I don't think I need to crop this image. It's properly composed according to me. And rotation is also not necessary. The bird is uh, like the image is straight. I don't need to rotate it. Perspective also is fine. Doesn't look odd. Perspective is more useful in architecture, building images where the symmetry may not match and the angles may be a little tilted or little shaky. You can use it there. Expand option may be useful if I want to give a white kind of like a border or a frame to my image. We have three options here. We have white, black and smart. So in smart, the software automatically stamps the image and gives you more area. uh, you can use this. It's quite good. uh, but I'm not going to use this for today. Okay. uh, Selective. If I want to select and just increase the brightness at a particular area in my image. For example, in birds I want to increase the brightness of the eye, so I can click on the eye and I can increase the brightness. So that can help. I can select any points and I can increase the brightness, whatever sharpness, whatever I want. If I click on the point, I can whatever cut, copy, paste it, or reset it. Whatever, many options are there here. I'll just click OK for now. I just wanted to brighten the eye. Next is brush. In brush, there are so many options: dodge, exposure, temperature, and saturation. Now, if I want to increase the brightness of this bird, only the bird and not the background, so I can click on exposure, set my value around 0 0.3 is fine, and paint over the bird. So only the brightness of the bird is increased. So I'm going to use it. Okay. Next, healing. If I want to erase a particular part of my image, I can use healing. For example, this branch here has uh, this branch is kind of sticking out, which I can remove. So I'll just paint over it. And the software will automatically mask it out. If you make a mistake, you can undo it. This tail is coming in between. Now it's fine. So you see, I have kind of masked out that branch that was coming out. Takes time. Be patient. Slowly mask it out. If you do it at one go, you just saw it kind of stamps it a little funnily. HDR will be more useful in landscape and HDR photography. It will give a very unnatural look to birds, so I'm not gonna bother with this. Glamour glow is useful for portraits. Tonal contrast will help you in increasing contrast of your image tone wise. High tones are like your blacks, uh, mid tones are like the grays of the image, and low tones are like the whites. So you can increase the contrast of each shade accordingly, so that can be useful. Here I've reduced the contrast for the sorry increase the contrast for the low tones. Drama again has a bunch of filters that you can use. Today I'm not gonna do any filter. I'm gonna edit my image manually. Vintage, grainy film, retro lux, grunge, black and white, noir, all these have filters only. So I'm not going to show you that. Portrait and head pose will only work if my image has a face. Okay, if my see since my image does not have a person, so I cannot apply this filter here. Then lens blur. Lens blur can be useful. Like many people want blurry backgrounds in their images. I am asked this question so many times. How to bring a blurry background? How to bring a blurry background? So here you can do it. Just select the bird inside the circle. And rest of the part will get blurry automatically. You can even set a vignette, meaning you can darken the edges of the frame so your bird comes more into focus. Here you have various shapes of that filter. I think circle is fine for now. Okay. Ah. Vignette is again the same vignette only, like how I added with lens blur. If you don't want to add with lens blur, you can add it through here. Okay. Double exposure will merge my image with another image. I don't want to merge my image today. And text, I can just add some text to my image. If I want to make a YouTube thumbnail or some story and I want to add text, I can do that. And lastly, a frame. If I want to add some frame to my image, I can do that. I'm not going to touch that today. Okay, here I'm quite happy with my image, so I'll click export and save. Okay, did you guys have any questions? uh, yes, this is a free software. This is not paid. If you want to edit raw files, then it is a paid version, but for JPEGs it is free. And hello Ritik, thank you all for joining in. It takes some time to save the image. As many controls I use, that much time it will take to save. Okay, image is saved finally. Huh. If I want to go to before and after, I can do that. Original was this. I've just made it a little warmer and I've increased the brightness and added a vignette. That's it. You don't need to play much with your images. Okay, okay, now I open another image. Oops. I did save the image, right? And guys, like I said, no stepping out for photography. Please be safe. uh, Whatever photography you want, you can do it at home without any hassle. Please don't step out for just for the sake of photography. Don't do that. When I have not like gone out in, I guess, 2 months or so. That also I just went to the market and all. I have not been going traveling, all that is not happening at all. Even my work is work from home, not stepping out at all. Please be safe and keep your family members also safe. Okay, now I will open another image. Second image by Sahil of this plants. Now, when you are taking images of such flowers and plants, try to click them at their eye level. This has not been clicked at the eye level, this has been clicked from top. When you click the image from top, so you'll see in the background, you can see a lot of disturbance of this grass, this mud, and half is brown, half is that road cement. It looks like a road and all. It looks very shabby. So whenever you are doing macro, meaning shooting flowers or insects, always click them at their eye level. Stoop down low in the mud. It's okay if you get a little dirty, uh, but always do it at eye level. With eye level, you get very good background. You can use the sky also as your background, which looks very good. Okay, first I'll check the EXIF. EXIF is again fine. Uh, this is good. Okay. Um, Again, I'll go directly to my tools and go to tune image, brightness a little bit, contrast, saturation, ambience. But I'll reduce here. Highlights, reduce, shadows, reduce the shadows a bit so that the background stands out. Warmth, make this image a little warmer. Okay. Then details, this little sharper. Okay, then curves, my favorite option. Okay, little bit only, I'll play with this. White balance. Let me see if it's fixing. Yeah, fine. I don't want to crop this image. I think it's cropped. Okay. Maybe I should go for a tighter crop. Okay. I don't need this selective brush. I may heal and remove this watermark. Oops, sorry. Why is this doing this? I'm clicking something. Oh my god, what is this happening? Tutorials, okay. I don't want tutorials for now. To mask this out. Mm, okay, rest of the options are fine. Maybe I can use some vignette and add some vignette to this. Little bit highlights I want to still reduce. And saturation, yes, to reduce. Okay, I export this. Okay, next image I'll take. Oh, sorry, image. I have to take the next image. Let me take this selfie sent by Prakash. Uh, it's already edited in black and white. So let me show you some of the uh, black and white filters that are there in this. Again, I'll go to the EXIF first. Okay, this image he's taken from his Facebook page. Okay, fine, no problem. I go directly to tools. This time I will go to black and white filter first. Let me try the filters. Which one looks good? I think this contrast looks nice. Here also I can edit the various options here, brightness and all. Oh, this is also cool. Some people like to play with these filters. You can do that too. Little green I'll add. Okay. Noir also has some black and white filters. But no, I like that contrast one only. This is not looking good in this portrait according to me. But you can try it out. Obviously, I go out of this. I'll crop it by the rule of thirds. I'll just like this. Now I'll show you the portrait options. I'll go to portrait, and since this has a face, the portrait option will work here. And here you have again few. You can like play with the skin color. And dark looks good here. It adds some contrast to him. And space for spotlights and all. Wow, this is so cool. Skin smoothening. It has so many options that even Photoshop does not have. Oh god, this is so cool. Uh, Head pose. Let me see what this has. Uh, wow, I can I can move his head here and there. That's so cool. Oh, and it got saved also. Oh god. can actually move his head here and there. Wow, this is cool. And wow, pupil size. I can increase the size of his eyes. That's cool. Smile. It looks unnatural. I'm not gonna use it. Okay, I can increase the focal length also and make him look slimmer or wider. Ah, cool. I'm thinking I'm quite happy with this image now. And oh, thank you, Bhavin. Thank you so much. Got my first super chat income. Thank you so much for joining and contributing to my channel. Thank you. And do submit your images, guys. I really love taking your images and editing them like this. I come to know about your style too. Thank you, Bhavin. Thank you. I will export this image and I'll send you these images after this session so that you guys can post them wherever you want to. Um, I next image I'll do is by Jeet Singh. Wait, I've written the name here. Jeet Singh, yeah. Then, hello, Bhavin. Yes, I will subscribe to your channel, Bhavin, if you have a channel, that is. Uh, I will now edit Jeet Singh's Drongo. It's a beautiful black Drongo that's been clicked. Um, Go to EXIF. Although this has been clicked at 300 mm, I guess the bird was quite far, so it came very small in the image. ISO 800 and shutter speed 1 by 800 is great. Okay, good. The bird is pretty small in this image. But that's okay. That is the restriction of the lens and not the photographer, so it's fine. Let me, I guess, crop this image first. I'll give this a vertical crop, little tighter. Image is still sharp. The bird is sharp, so and there's catchlight in the eye of the bird too. So yes, it this image is good. Just because of the restriction of the lens, that's okay. That happens to everybody. Mm, so I'll go to the tools, tune image, brightness, contrast, saturation, ambience, reduce highlights, shadows, warmth. Okay, details. I'll increase the sharpness, curves. Okay, I've already cropped this image. Healing, I can maybe remove this part. Okay, selective, again I can focus on the eye. It's a little bright. Mm, and that is it, I guess. Lens blur, yes, I can maybe play with that. I'll just reduce it a bit. Transition. Okay, this is fine. Anything else? Anything else that I can do here? You guys can also suggest if you have any ideas. I think I'm quite happy with this image. Export and see. Last two images for the day are by Adrian. Adrian has a very good Instagram account which is called Adrian Photos 18. Adrian's Photos 18. Do check it out. Beautiful bird and nature shots are there in that account. And these two bird shots they've submitted. And first is of this kind of like a sparrow. I don't know which species this is. Looks amazing up, and it's um, beautiful catch light, beautiful depth. Everything is amazing about this image. Colors are also come out well. EXIF, you click with B600, and again you guys are clicking such brilliant images with point and shoot cameras. That's amazing. I mean, many photographers with even this DSLRs also are not able to click sometimes such images. It's very good. Um, this EXIF is also looking nice. You guys click at least ISO and all that, which is amazing. Okay, I go to the tools. I want to crop my image vertically again. Again, in this looking room, like we have this blank area to the right of the bird, and the bird is looking left. So in such a case, it's better to crop it in such a way that you have more looking room for your subject. I'm gonna do that. So now I've got a tighter crop too, and my bird has perfect room in the frame. Okay. Although if you want to add text and all, maybe the earlier image was better. If you want to make a thumbnail and all that, but if you want to use it as is, then this looks better. Just the basic settings, just increase them a little bit, and highlights I will reduce, because highlights will too much highlights will erase some details from the image. I'll make this little warm. Okay, then details, structure and sharpening. Okay, curves again. I've cropped this. I don't think this needs any healing or any kind of brush treatment. I'm quite happy. Sorry, I'm quite happy with this image. I'm gonna save it. Last image by Adrian. Is of this beautiful bird or pigeon. Like here you can see that there is more looking room to the area where the bird is looking. So this image is perfect in terms of its composition according to me. Here again I'll do brightness, contrast, saturation I'll increase, ambience, highlights reduce, shadows I will increase shadows to a considerable amount, warmth I will make this cold because I want the blue to come out. Details, increase structure and sharpen. Okay, curves, okay, make this more bright. White balance, I want to reduce temperature here. Okay, and a bit lens blur. And I will use this brush, increase exposure, just paint over here so that my bird stands out. Okay, see the before and after. So I've just increased the shadows, made this brighter, and decrease the temperature so that the blue comes out. That's it. Export and save. Okay guys, all 6 images are now edited. So if you want to ask me any questions, now's the time regarding the edits or even otherwise. Please ask me whatever you would like to ask me. I am ready. As my image saves, and I will mail all these images to you right away. And down below, now that we are all in lockdown, we can definitely make more videos and have some. Okay, hi Adarsh, hello. And who else have I not wished today? Anything you guys want to ask me, you can ask. I will wait till I guess 6:45. Sorry, for 16:45. I mean 4:45, and then there are no questions. Then I'll call it a day. And what are you guys up to in this lockdown? I hope you and your families are safe and at home. And I don't know if any of your families are among the frontline workers or who have to go out for some work, or what is the situation in your city. I don't know. So if you can share that, it will be great. Others can also benefit from it. Like in my area, there are not many cases, but definitely Mumbai has been hit bad. Um, Many of my like friends and friends of friends, I'm getting news every day. This one has been infected. This is happening. That is happening. It's scary. but just need to keep yourself and your family safe. That's all you can do. And guys, you can follow me on Instagram at Agarwal Sonika. And if you drop me a message, then I will definitely follow you back, and we can share our photos with each other. And do share these photos on Instagram, and you can tag me at Agarwal Sonika. Please, these images are for you. Share the love, guys. It's great that you guys submitted your photos and have joined the live stream. It means a lot to me. uh, Only four participants were there, but for me four is like a big number. I really like appreciate a few people only, that you guys are dedicated and come to my channel all the time. That's better than having lakhs and lakhs of subscribers and none of them are really friends to you. So thank you so much for your continuous support. Okay, guys. Since there are no more questions, I think we can call it a day. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys, and please keep watching and sharing. And if you have any questions, please leave them down below still. Thank you for joining. Bye.